This week we are exploring a town that's been kind of made famous by a TV series. Welcome to a windy day in Waco, Texas.
We're gonna go explore the Magnolia Market and all of the other fun stuff over at the Silos. Magnolia Market at the Silos is a shopping and event complex that encompasses 2 blocks of downtown Waco, Texas. It's owned by Chip and Joanna Gaines, who are best known from the HGTV show Fixer Upper. They purchased the grounds around these old cotton oil silos back in 2014, and it's become quite the tourist attraction. One that's been on my list of places to visit for years. It's free to enter unless there's a special event and features several revitalized historic buildings, including this beautiful little church that was originally built back in 1894. There's also a ton of different shops that we visited a little later. We got a bunch of food from the food trucks here. There's several Magnolia food trucks over on one side, and then there's this food truck park as well that has numerous food trucks lining this back area here. And each of us got something from a different food truck. The kids got pizza, Kevin got a burger that's like half beef and half bacon, so that's gonna be amazing. And then I got chicken and waffles, and I'm really excited. I've got a spicy mama, and then I have one that has bacon and pecan and maple syrup and whipped cream. This is gonna be good.
Well, we managed to close the place down. They are closing in like less than 5 minutes, and the announcement just came on to please leave the grounds.
The stores and the grounds, everything. So we've got to hightail it to the exit. But this has been really, really fun, and we really hardly did anything at all if you think about it. We enjoyed the grounds and the church and the food trucks. And of course, the iconic silos behind us, took lots of pictures. But tomorrow we're gonna come back, and Clara and I are gonna do something really neat in the morning that's going to give us a whole new insight into Magnolia, into the history, and to the silo and the grounds themselves. Good morning, it is early morning, and Clara and I are headed into town. Here's Clara behind me. She is ready. Nathan is still in his pajamas. He is staying here with Kevin and baby, and Clara is coming with me, and we're gonna have a mommy-daughter day in town because we are taking a tour this morning of the Magnolia grounds. We have an amazing campground here outside of town. We don't have sewer hookups, so it's not full hookups, but we're only here a week, and we have this amazing lake view. So we've woken up to a beautiful sunrise and pink and blue skies, kind of like cotton candy. We're gonna enjoy the sunrise as we get in the truck and head into town. Let's go. Now we're gonna meet up with our tour and walk around for 45 minutes. And I hear that I get a hot beverage included with the tour. Clara was free, any kids 7 and under can just come along. tour itself was wonderful. I had a really great time, even though it was cold and it was windy. We still enjoyed ourselves. We learned a lot, even though I've read some of the books, you know, about the Gaineses' history and everything that they've built here and Magnolia. I still learned quite a bit, and just being able to walk the grounds before a ton of other people get here and then going up on the rooftop, that was spectacular. So if you can do this tour, we highly recommend it. And then we went into one of the shops. So we went into Magnolia Market, and this was the first shop that we had been into, and Clara wants to show you something
special.
There's a wonderful woman named Laura, and if you find this video, it's gonna make me cry again because you're so sweet. Thank you very much for making our day and Clara's day, because she saw Clara admiring this horse. We went back several times to admire the horse, and then she asked if she could bless us and if she could buy this horse for Clara. So we're gonna think of her and her kids every time we look at Lucky and remember our time here. And now we're gonna walk the grounds just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go home and pick up Samantha and Nathan and Kevin to all come back together. We should also mention that while visiting Magnolia ranks as the #1 thing to do in Waco, if you have more time, there are definitely a few other places in Waco that are worth a visit. On a separate day, we visited Waco Mammoth National Monument nearby. Here you can see a fossil dig where approximately 24 Columbian mammoths were buried, along with a few other animals. You can take a guided tour of the dig site, and they also have a kids exhibit for digging in the sand. There's also the Cameron Park Zoo, which is really nice, but our favorite part here was the slide that goes right through the otter exhibit. We also visited the Mayborn Museum at Baylor University, which is a mix of science, history, and children's exhibits. Now back to Magnolia. Now I've grabbed the rest of the family and we've come back to the Silos grounds, and now we're at the Silos Baking Company, and this is where they have amazingly delicious treats. And Kevin has picked 4 of them for us right here, the goods. And we're gonna go get a table on the side of the building here.
Go eat. All of these were just as good as they looked. It's really no wonder that this little bakery frequently has a long line all the way out the door. After having dessert first, we headed over to the Magnolia Table concession stand for something a little more substantial. The Magnolia Table restaurant isn't located on the Silos grounds, but this little stand serves some of the same food.
We got an order of biscuits with strawberry butter, as well as the white bean chili with beer bread, and we're happy to report that both were excellent. With some real food in our bellies, we went to explore the rest of the shops on the grounds. There's a cute clothing boutique back by the old church, a plant store, one for bath and body products, and several others. As well as the much larger Magnolia Market, packed full of gorgeous home decor, and a separate furniture store called Magnolia Home with different room displays. Don't forget to pick up a Magnolia passport for the full experience. If you sign up for Magnolia Perks, you can even get 10% off some of the things here, including Magnolia food vendors.
We came to Waco, we saw Waco, and now we are thoroughly worn out.
We are. We had a great time. We really enjoyed everything at Magnolia and all the other things that we saw around town. And it was just a really fun place to be. From here, we continue to head east. And next, we leave Texas and head to Louisiana.
See you all next time.
Bye.